In unstable economies, people stop buying novelty. They stop gambling on trends. They stop experimenting with fragile ideas. They buy reliability. They buy weight. They buy objects that feel like they will still exist tomorrow. During the Great Depression, when banks failed, factories collapsed, and credit evaporated, one small design decision transformed a simple lighter into one of the most durable brands in industrial history. It was not the cheapest option. It was not the most advanced technology. It did not promise innovation. It promised certainty. This is how Zippo became unbreakable, and why the very philosophy that made it iconic nearly turned into a structural weakness. The design decision. Bradford, Pennsylvania, an oil town losing momentum. Credit tightening. Jobs evaporating. In collapse, psychology changes. Consumers no longer reward novelty. They reward decisiveness. George G. Blaisdell observed an Austrian lighter, windproof, clever, mechanically competent, but awkward. It required two hands. The lid wobbled. The ignition felt uncertain. It functioned, but it did not inspire confidence. And in unstable times, confidence becomes currency. Blaisdell recognized something deeper than engineering. Function is not enough. Objects must feel intentional. He kept the windproof chimney. Everything else changed. The body became solid brass, dense, balanced, heavy enough to feel deliberate. The hinge was pinned precisely. The cam mechanism was tuned to deliver resistance. Not too loose, not too tight. When the lid opened, it resisted just enough. When it closed, it produced a metallic click. That click was engineered. It was calibration made audible. You were not guessing if it worked. The sound confirmed alignment. The lighter did not simply ignite. It responded. One hand, open, strike, close. That sequence became ritual, and ritual builds attachment. The radical guarantee. In 1932, Zippo retailed for $1.95. During the Depression, that was not impulse money. It required intention. So Blaisdell added something radical, a lifetime guarantee. If it doesn't work, we repair it free. Not replace. Repair. That distinction matters. Replacement assumes disposability. Repair assumes permanence. Most companies avoid lifetime promises. They create expiration cycles. They design for turnover. Zippo did the opposite. It designed for longevity, and longevity carries risk. Every lighter sold created an ongoing obligation. Service costs, shipping costs, labor costs. Blaisdell accepted that liability because permanence builds something else. Trust, and trust compounds across decades. War as stress test. In 1941, the global system fractured again. Brass was redirected to ammunition manufacturing. Raw materials became scarce. Civilian production halted. Many brands disappeared during wartime shortages. Zippo faced extinction, but its design philosophy proved adaptable. Material changed. Architecture did not. Steel replaced brass. A matte black crackle finish reduced glare in combat conditions. The lighter became military issue. No decorative polish, no aesthetic flourish, just structure, just reliability, just function under stress. War became a stress test. And the hinge held, the cam held, the windproof chimney held. Architecture survived where materials changed. That is the difference between design and decoration. Decoration fades. Architecture endures. Post-war legitimacy. When soldiers returned home, they brought their Zippos back with them. Scarred, dented, covered in scratches, but operational. Wear became evidence. Patina became proof. This was not a polished showroom object. It was a tool that endured. And endurance builds mythology. The lighter accumulated history. Engravings from overseas bases, names, dates, unit insignias. Each lighter became personal, not mass-produced identity, individual narrative. And that is powerful, because when objects carry memory, they become more than products. They become artifacts. Artifacts build legacy. Legacy builds loyalty. The disposable era. Then came plastic. The 1970s introduced disposable lighters. Cheap, lightweight, efficient, no refilling, no maintenance. Use it, throw it away, buy another. From a business perspective, disposability is brilliant. High repeat purchases. low repair liability, lower material cost, higher turnover. Zippo faced an inflection point. Follow disposability or defend permanence. It chose permanence. It refused to go plastic. It refused to abandon metal weight. It refused to eliminate the hinge. That decision protected the brand's identity, but it also limited its mass appeal. Disposable lighters optimized convenience. Zippo optimized meaning. Convenience scales faster. Meaning compounds slower. That trade-off is strategic. The economics of permanence. Here is the paradox. If your product lasts forever, growth slows, because customers do not need replacements. Zippo's lifetime guarantee reduced repeat sales cycles. Its repair program reduced turnover. From a modern venture capital perspective, that looks inefficient. But Zippo was not optimized for quarterly growth. It was optimized for durability. There is a difference. Disposable companies maximize velocity. Permanent companies maximize longevity. Longevity requires patience. Patience requires discipline. And discipline often sacrifices speed. Zippo chose structural endurance over explosive growth. Psychological architecture. A Zippo is not merely mechanical, it is sensory. The weight in the palm, the resistance of the hinge, the sharp metallic click, the spark, the stabilized flame. Each element confirms control. Control is psychological currency. Disposable products remove ritual. They remove ownership participation. You do not maintain them, you discard them. Zippo requires engagement. You refill it, you replace flint, you care for it. Maintenance builds attachment. Attachment builds identity. Identity builds loyalty. And loyalty outlives trends. The near collapse risk. As smoking rates declined in the late 20th century, daily demand for lighters decreased. Many competitors vanished. Zippo could have pivoted aggressively, diversified recklessly, chased unrelated markets. It did not. Instead, it repositioned from tool to symbol, limited editions, collector series, military heritage campaigns, cultural positioning in film and music. The lighter became less about fire, more about statement. In a disposable culture, a metal object that lasts decades becomes rebellion. Permanence is not backward thinking. It is strategic positioning. In unstable economies, people buy reliability. In disposable cultures, people crave continuity. Zippo delivered both. The 1932 decision was not about flame. It was about response. The hinge, the weight, the sound, the ritual. The promise that if it breaks, it will be repaired. Unbreakable does not mean indestructible. It means structurally resistant to time. Zippo did not become unbreakable because it avoided damage. It became unbreakable because it designed for survival. And in a world built on obsolescence, survival is the rarest feature of all. If you found this video informative, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content. Thank you.